This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. Yesterday was mail day and quite a lot of stuff came in. For example, my shark scale deck set, which is pretty nice, but there's also something that might be a lot more interesting for you. And we have this. If you are not familiar with these items, these are HMS Repros. We have Bronzer here, two different variants, the black and the red one, and we also have these great and very rare bays, which are Bloody Devil MS and Shining God MS. I would say there are three main creators of these reproductions right now. We have Tailor, or Tailor Blade, who focuses a little bit more on the competitive scene and tries to recreate competitive parts. We have BenchBlade, of course, who also released Dragoon MS and Dragoon MSUV, and now he is here with the Bloody Devil and Shining God MS. And we have Jawas Junkyard, and he released like the Bronzer MS Repros. These are not 3D printed. These are actually done with injection molding, which is basically the same for the originals. So very high quality, very professionally made. And today I would like to look at this beauty over here. So as you can see, this is the Shining God MS Repro. I've never had the chance to get a Shining God MS, mainly because it's about $400 to $600, which is insane for a spinning top. So I'm very glad that he has reproduced it, so you can see very nice with the box and all that. So a little bit of details and all the names of the parts on the front. You can see some things about like the material and like caution signs on the side. Includes the Beyblade tool and the sticker sheet. And here are the parts once again, also with the stats and some description. You can pause the video if you want to read it. That's not super interesting right now, but check it out if you are interested in it. So let's open this up, shall we? Okay, so here you can basically pull out all the stuff. Okay, that just happened. So, okay, this little inlay. Let's get this out. So here's everything that is included. Let's just sort this first of all. We have a very nice golden customized case with the main parts of Shining God MS, which is of course the attack ring, then the weight disc, and the bit protector. There's also a little piece that holds together the shooter change running core, which is not included here. There's also this little sign that says not for shooter change RC system, because it obviously won't fit. That's why this is included in this little bag here. Cool. We also get a tool, same color, standard HMS tool. It's nice that this is also reproduced. We get a sticker sheet. We will come to the sticker sheet in a second. Focus. Okay. Cool. And last but not least, the sticker sheet for the customized case. It doesn't really fit with the color, unfortunately, but oh well, that's just it. Okay, let's have a look at the parts. So let's have a look at the customized case first. Okay, as you can see, it has the same mechanism, latch, and it can open up. Looks really, really nice, really high quality. reproduction. It also has like this glittery gold. It might not come up on camera, but it definitely has it. Looks really nice. Yeah, let's get out the parts. Let's check them out. Awesome. And let's also open up this. Oh, it's kind of open. Let's do it like that. Okay, here are all the parts of the Shining God MS Repro. Let's start with the God emblem first. So as you can see, the little motif is like engraved there. And the good thing is it's not protruding outwards that much, so there won't be as much pain when applying the stickers, because these tend to bend around the little engraving later on, and it's not that nice, to be honest. It's quite weird on the original ones. Not a good design. This one is pretty good. Next up we have the God Smasher attack ring. Really nice, and you can see the injection molded plastic. Pretty cool, pretty smooth also, the finish. And the metal is the same as, for example, on Dark Leopard MS and also Dronzer MF, so they share the same metal frame. Looks really cool, is probably pretty good for smash attack overall, true to its name. So next up we have one of the probably most sought after parts. We have the custom weight disc with the God ring attached. So this is free spinning. And this is really good for competitive play, mainly for example in defensive setups. I can recall it's pretty good on like Metal Ape and the Bearing Core 2. Really nice to have that. And it feels really smooth when spinning it on this disc. Extremely well done. Then we have the Shooter Change Core, fully remade with all the internal mechanism and so on. So the top part, or the bottom part, let's say it that way, it rotates in battle, as you can see. And it's very similar to like the gimmick of Samurai Changer. And last but not least, we have the little bit protector-esque part which holds together the whole system, because it works a little bit differently. First of all, you take the Shooter Change Core, and then you directly apply like the attack ring without any weight disc. Put the chip on, now we can use the tool. Oh, sweet. That looks nice. One is fixed, okay, you can just put it on this one, or you can put it on the other orientation, then it's free spinning. If you flip it around, then you can attach it to the upper part. Okay, we will choose free spin. Line up these little notches, and then you take the other, basically the other bit protector. Okay, I do have to do this by hand because this is not deep enough to connect properly, as you can see, at least if the little tip is out. But you can do that by hand. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Wow. Wow, okay, that is so great. I never thought that I would hold this Beyblade, and this is, I guess it's just like the original. Something I want to try out first of all, so we'll disassemble it, is if the metal part, so the metal frame or the plastic, the injection molded part, is also compatible with an original metal frame. So I do have a copy of Flash Leopard, and as you can see, they share the same metal frame. And we can also first of all just see if like the custom weight disc part fits, but I would say so. I mean, yeah, mine is pretty old, so probably would choose another one. It's not as smooth on this one, but it definitely fits. But it's much nicer on the perfectly new one. Wow, that feels so great. Okay, now about this one. Okay, there's a little bit of plastic coming off, probably from being screwed in there. It looks pretty good so far. So very nice. Here you can see everything without the metal frame. Good, let's get leopard off, if I'm not... Okay. It's quite a tight fit on this one for the leopard one, so I can imagine this one being similar. Oh, it fits perfectly. Holy cow. Okay. That is great. That is really great. Let's see if the original screws would fit. It seems like it. And here we have Shining God MS with an original metal frame. Very nice. That's personally something that I had to do because I had the frames already, and I think that's more close to the original one. So, sure. Vice versa, it does fit as well. And it's also as snug as like the leopard on its own frame. So that is very nice. It's basically a new frame for my leopard. Hello, future me here. If you decide to swap out the metal parts like I did, don't be an idiot and use different screws, because the threads are different and it will just tear up the internals of the plastic piece and it will sit a little bit loose. So I was able to fix mine, that's perfectly fine, but just use the same screws that were there from the beginning. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Wow. Okay, next step would be to apply the stickers. Here is the sticker sheet once again. Let's just open this up. It's packed quite neatly, to be honest. I really appreciate that. And the sticker sheet is a little bit different, I guess, from the Dragoon MSUV. Is it? It's quite shiny overall, so that's something that you have to keep in mind. Like, the original stickers are not as shiny. I don't know if these are supposed to be vinyl stickers. They tend to not rip, but like they crumble and stick together as a whole kind of mess if you use it too much. So I don't really know if it's that great overall. So here is like the comparison. This is like Dragoon MSUV, the original one, and the BenchBlade re-release. And you can see that the stickers kind of tear for the original one when used in battles. And for the BenchBlade one, they don't really tear because these are vinyl stickers, but it just is like attached and crumbled up. As you can see, it's I don't know if it's better. It's just a different approach. It should be quite similar to the last ones, I guess. It's supposed to sit flush with like the parts, or? I mean, yeah, the sticker quality is really nice. So here we go. Here's the bay in all its glory. So I think personally the sticker sheet is very well done. You can get off everything quite nicely. It does not fit everywhere perfectly. It's a little bit protruding over here on these little knobs, and also here. You might have to round it off a little bit if BenchBlade is ever watching this video. But I think it's super nice. This is so close to the original. Okay, first test spin in the Tornado Balance Stadium. Right spin stamina mode. left spin attack. Okay, I guess. Next up, Shin TA Repro. Right spin stamina. And left spin attack. Ali 10 Repro. Right spin stamina. And left spin attack. I also have a quick unboxing. So this is the Beyblade Burst Pro Series Stadium. Right spin stamina. Okay. And left spin attack. Okay, crash out. I think the ridge is similar to the one on the Shin TA. So for this very special occasion, I thought it would be cool to bring back the original Stadium. Right spin stamina. Oh, that's very nice. And left spin attack. So from what I've seen, I think it works best in the BB10 or BB10-esque stadiums, repros, and so on. First test battle against Jiraiya MS. Oh! So like the first bit of plastic is coming off. Good thing this is a repro, otherwise I would like cry in capital letters. Stamina mode. Let's switch. Yeah, it definitely switches. That is pretty damn cool. It's like a final drive, but better because it switches earlier. Okay. Launch it first. There we go. Wow. Okay, that is cool. That is really cool. I like it. And it functions super well. I mean, it's not super good, but it functions well. Next up against Sea Dragon MS. Okay. Okay, attack mode. Super awesome. Wow, okay, that is cool. Okay, back to attack. Let's try like the other mode. Okay, not bad. Wow. Test battle against Dragoon MSUV with its original metal parts. Okay, attack mode activated. Oh, payback. My impression after a couple of battles, it functions very well. It looks pretty good still, a little bit of wear and tear there. Plastic quality is definitely comparable. I would say it's on par with the original ones. Very impressive. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my review of Shining God MS, the BenchBlade Repro. This is one of the best examples of reproduction that I've seen so far, mainly due to the injection molding and like the fitment and everything. It is super well done. Of course, also with the proper metal frame. Just keep on this one for now. Personally, if you are interested in HMS or if you are an HMS collector, I think it's an absolute no-brainer to get this Beyblade. This is $40 US. You can get it on his Etsy store and it is worth every single penny. Honestly, that is just great. See you in the next unboxing. Have a great day. Till then, bye bye.